2, and 1.
Hello, my name is Emma Pye, and on today's show I'm going to be talking to you about sport at university. Firstly, here is a short film showing you the types of sport you can do at the University of Portsmouth. Doesn't that just make you want to join a sports team? Well, before coming to Portsmouth University, I was very sporty. I enjoyed swimming, athletics and gymnastics. I knew I wouldn't be able to do all three. I felt I'd mostly enjoy and benefit athletics. I joined the team in 2011 and I am so happy I joined. From doing a sport at university, I feel it has really enhanced my experience. Everyone raves about doing a sport and how the social side is amazing, and from doing athletics for the last 8 months, I agree completely. I started athletics at a young age whilst being at school. It's always been my strongest sport, and I continuously held the title of fastest runner every year. My event was 200 metres, but as I got older I realised I was quite strong at other events such as high jump, hurdles and 800 metres. This meant sports day was amazing for me and I would win all my events. It also meant I became captain of athletics at school. I left school at 17 and went to college where the exercise stopped. I wanted to carry on, but unfortunately I didn't have the time and PE wasn't included in the curriculum. When I started to run at Portsmouth, I was shocked at how unfit I was. I'm sure many of you think that your fitness would stay the same. This is what I thought. I've always been a naturally fit person, so didn't think it would change. This wasn't the case. The first few training sessions at athletics were my worst nightmare. It was so intense I was literally dying on track. I train with the athletics team 3 times a week. My friends think I'm crazy as this is a big commitment and they can't understand why I enjoy it, but I absolutely love it. On Mondays we have circuit training, which is very popular. We work out to loud music, which is very fun. It also gives everyone a chance to catch up. We do a lot of abdominal work, which is a killer, but certainly stops people getting those famous beer bellies. On Tuesdays and Thursdays we have a track session. This at times can be very intense. A typical session would include 8 200-metre sprints with a 2-minute rest. This is absolutely exhausting. It results in a lot of people being sick, which is apparently good, and it means you've had a good workout. I'm sure you'll begin to think athletes are mad fitness freaks. I assure you, we know how to have fun. Here is a short VT showing the athletics team in training and a few interviews with the athletes.
Just casually since I was about, I don't know, 12, since I was about 14 and I'm 20 now, so about 6 years.
Started when I was about 7, did some like mile runs and stuff, and then I got a social life and started again when I was about 18 when I came to uni.
I have fond memories of being in the sunshine a lot. It's quite sociable. Met a lot of people through athletics, and you know, it's also good for your fitness. So it's developed both you know, your social side and your personal fitness and so on. It's just quite nice to be able to, I don't know, to be physically fit, as it helps with a lot of other sports such as football.
I like being fit. I like the feeling of when you finish sprinting and the kind of adrenaline rush, and then wanting to do it again and get that feeling again.
I do triple jump. I used to do the long jump, but then I specialised in triple. I used to be a 200 metre runner when I was a kid, but I got a bit slow. I do 400 and 800 metres.
Well, I like all events, but mostly I do sprinting and hurdles. But I just kind of had an argument with my coach, so don't really do hurdles anymore. But yeah, sprinting and about up to 200 I enjoy. Yeah,
the university team has been really good. Obviously, it's quite a daunting thing going to university. So being in a club, meeting a lot of people that I've spent, you know, a lot of time with training, and both outside of the club, you know, I've made some really good friends that I hope to know for quite a while to come. Yeah, I think it's really good. I think the social side of it's been really good this year.
Yeah, sometimes it can get a bit crazy because they all like going out drinking and stuff, but yeah, it's fun.
I hope you found that interesting. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the athletics team may be keen on keeping fit, but they certainly know how to have fun. All sports teams have socials on Wednesdays. This is known as Purple Wednesdays. All teams are out and are often found at the Union drinking snakebite and playing touch cup. The night always ends up in highlight and is absolute chaos. Each team have a different theme each week, so highlight is filled with anything from a sailor to a cat. Every year there's a chance to go on tour. Most people see this as a week of drinking 24/7. I didn't go this year as I was new and didn't know much about it. Part of me is glad as I'm a fresher and would have been in for a lot of nasty surprises. As freshers are new and innocent, old team members like to do horrible things to them. Fortunately, the athletics team are quite nice, and this is the most extreme thing someone has had to do. Is drink baby food, raw egg and apple sours all in one drink. You may think this is awful, but compared to what the rugby team do, this is very tame. Throughout the year we've had a few competitions. 2 of them are very big competitions. This is called BUCS. BUCS stands for British Universities and College Sports. It is a national governing body for higher education sport in the UK. This means a lot of athletes competing are top in the country. There is both the indoor event and outdoor. As you may have seen on the news, the outdoor BUCS Championships was held at the Olympic Stadium. Many of the athletes competing will dream to be in the Olympics, but at this age a lot of them will realise that this dream will not come true. So to be given the opportunity to compete in the stadium, a lot of dreams will come true in some form or another. Even though I did not compete, I went along to support my team. This meant part of my dream to be in an Olympic stadium came true. I am also fortunate enough to be lifeguarding in the Olympic pool, so we'll get to experience both. Here is a short VT showing the team at the Olympic Stadium.
3, 2, 1, Ladies and gentlemen, the Olympic Stadium is officially open and ready to welcome the world. Thank you for playing your part in that history tonight.
Pretty much strung out on the stagger.
Go Mo! Go Mo!
Working hard on the very inside lane.
Come on! Go Mo!
Crawford still coming strong. So Warland way out in front. Second and third not quite decided yet, but I think Abdullah is going to hold on. Indeed he does.
The BUCS sporting programme is available to 2.3 million students across the UK. Over 100,000 students regularly compete in BUCS competitions, leagues and events. BUCS delivers 50 sports to these students and universities and organises 150 individual final or championship events each year. I went along to support and found it absolutely fascinating. The highlight of my year has to be the weekend away with the athletics team. We travelled up to London to compete in the Hyde Park Relays 5K fun run. This meant spending the weekend in London. It was complete madness, and I still do not understand why it was called a fun run. Friday, we all met early to catch the train to London. We all played loads of games on the train, and everyone was extremely excited. When we got there, we all had challenges to do around London, such as press-ups outside Buckingham Palace and getting the most people in a photo. Two big events of the year are the Christmas dinner and end-of-year dinner. This is a very formal event, and it's very strange seeing everyone looking so smart and not seeing any lycra. That's all I have time for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show and join me again soon.